What's the word, OG Gang? It's your boy, Baby6 for another episode. Listen, this is the after you do washing style, this is what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Your hair's dry, you don't got no products. Only thing that I did after on the process and washing style, I apply oil. This is what I was using. You know what I'm saying? I don't put nothing else when I do washing style, just the shampoo and the oil. So I'm gonna reapply the oil because I'm trying to stay away from healthy products. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep my waves regular. You know what I'm saying? Like when I said regular, I mean just oils, organic products. So if you're a beginner, I understand you can use your pomade and everything else, but in the long run, when you a few months in the game or 7 months in the game, you already got your pattern settled and everything. Try to minimize the pomade. Try to use less. Don't use big ass. You know what I'm saying? Like a spoon. I see a lot of waves that use the big finger and they just scrape the whole can. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to minimize. I suggest use pomades more in your crown. You know what I'm saying? So you could develop your crown, because the crown is real hard to, you know what I'm saying, enhance, and you gotta let your crown grow. And you know what I'm saying? And keep the pomade just in that crown, in that section. But for your pattern, when your patterns are ready and develop, you don't really need pomades, because the main key is about just brushing. So I'm gonna apply oil. This is the product that I'm using today. Cocoa. It's one of my favorites. It smells good. You could cop these at any beauty supplies, Walmart, Lowe's, Walgreens, whatever you got around your way. But I'm gonna show you my progress and what I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I got a 540. You can say 540 with a swirl. A lot of people call my 540 with a swirl. So how am I getting my crown batter? I'm using this right here and the brush. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got this, you could get one of these. It equals the same, and you could get the small one. They call it, I think it's rat tail. The one that's this in the front and the back is like a little stick like this, just like this. You see? Like a rat tail. The only difference, this one has the cone and the rat tail don't have the cone on the back. So in other words, get one of those, like $2, and let your crown grow. You see how I'm getting my waves is growing now. I wasn't letting my crown grow hair. So if you don't got no hair in your crown, you're not gonna be able to develop waves. So you gotta let your crown poofed up a little bit, not too much. You don't want to overdo it, but just, you know, use the common sense. Just, you know, let it grow. When you cut your hair, just cut around, but let your crown at least grow. You know what I'm saying? If you cut your hair at least once a week, I cut my hair every 2 weeks. Sometimes I cut my hair every 3 weeks, depending. If I'm not going to a party or anything special, I don't cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? I got a cheap machine here. I just trimmed down my size. You know, I got this cheap machine right here. I got this right here. It's cheap. Bought it for like $20 in the beauty supplies, and I just trimmed down my, you know, sideburns and my mustache and simple things. You know what I'm saying? But if you the type of person, you know what I'm saying, your job, you gotta go looking good every day. Just lay your crown woofed up a little bit. Woofing is when you let your hair grow to amount of hair. You know what I'm saying? So, because I know a lot of beginners watching this video. So from now on, every time that I'll create a video, I'm not just gonna create a video for elite wavers and people that already been in the game. So when I explain myself on the video, I'm gonna make sure that I explain everything, like for a beginner, elite, and a regular waver like me. So everybody can understand, everybody can get in the same steps. You know what I'm saying? I could teach anybody that started in the game or anybody that's been in the game. So what I'm trying to say, I'm gonna speak in a way that everybody could understand and acknowledge you. So lay your crown woofed up so you could have hair, and you could use this. You know what I'm saying? And you could use a toothbrush if you got a toothbrush. You could use this, it don't matter. You know, it have bristles. And if you don't got this type of brush, you could use the corners of the brush. You could use this type of brush right here. If you got this type of brush, you see square, you can use the tip. You can use the tip, you know what I'm saying, to brush it around. So you already know that's the information I got. I'm working on my crown, trying to work. You know what I'm saying, trying to get my crown better. It's giving me a lot of problem, but and with the crown, you gotta be really fragile, man. You gotta be gentle when it comes to the crown, because this is baby hairs, you know what I'm saying? You see, I'm using back of the brush, I'm not using front of the brush. Especially me that I have a 540 swirl. It's kind of hard, you know, just to swirly right here. This is the hard, this is for me right here, this is like the hardest part for me. The other sides, I'm able to control it, and I think I know why it's hard for me. And I realized that, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. I'm lefty, you know what I'm saying? I'm a left-hander, so I could use both hands, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what I'm doing. I could play baseball with both hands, you know what I'm saying? Basketball, you know, I used to rollerblade, but there's certain things that I can and I cannot do with my right hand. So when it comes to this side right here, my left side, I can say I gotta control 100%. But when it comes to my right side, which is the opposite, I struggle a little bit. Maybe that's the reason why I haven't get my crown the way that I want it. Because I'm struggling with swirling my pattern. So if you want to work on your crown, it don't matter if you got a beehive, 720s or 540s with a swirl, 540 slanted, that's what I got. You could use this, use the comb, because combs help you out with connections, and you can move your hair easier where you comb. And I realized that, bro. Before I was, I'm not gonna say that I was stupid, but I was ignoring using a comb. And then I realized that I'm like, listen, the comb can help you out, because with the comb you can play with your hair easy. You see how I'm playing with my swirl? So it's different. You just gotta find out tricks to do with your comb. And I realized, I'm like, I could do a lot of things with this little thing right here. I could do a lot of things with my crown. You could play with it, you know what I'm saying? And you see, I'm doing it slow. I'm not rushing it, because I got my crowns is slanted. So you see how I'm brushing right here on the top. I'm going all the way to the right. Right here on top, I'm going all the way like this. The same way in my pattern, the same way I'm flowing with my crown. Because I want everything to flow the same way. A lot of people, they slant their crown, but the pattern, they leave it regular. It depends, it's how you like your pattern, you know? And for me, honestly, I like the pattern the way that I'm building it. It's your own vision. You know, so it's a lot of 540s, man. I'll tell you, it's a lot of 540s, different styles. It's based how you imagine your pattern. You know what I'm saying? How you want your pattern to flow, but at the end, everything's 540. You know, especially I have my crown is not in the center. My crown is off center. And I know you guys know 360 Yeezy. His crown, we got the same crown. Me and him, we got the same crown. But the differences between me and him, we don't have the same head. You know what I'm saying? I got a big head, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna stand here and cap. I got a big head. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working on my. You see, I got thinner hair in my corners. I always been like that since I was little. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to work it out with the dermal roller and minoxidil to see if I could grow my size. But I always been like that. I guess it's a gene in the family. Always been like this with the open space. Even when I had dreadlocks and braids, I've been like that since I was little. I guess it runs in the family, but it is what it is. Well, yeah, this is how I'm working my crown. Take your time with your crown, because remember, your crown is real small. And based on your crown, that's how you're gonna form whatever you're working on. If you're working on 360 is the same. The only thing that is an open crown is the beehive. So let me see if you guys can see it right there. And a lot of people use pomades right here to get to lock the crown so it don't move. That's the reason why you use pomades, because you want to lock all that hair so it don't move. So the pattern that you're creating, it stays there and become a pattern. You know what I'm saying? So the more you sit your hair there with the pomade, your hair is gonna transform into that wave pattern, and it's gonna stay there. And maybe a week, 2-3 weeks from now, if you keep doing it every day, your hairs will get trained, and by the time you regular brush and you do a section, your hair automatically is gonna go that way, because that's how you're training your hair to go. So waves is about training your hair, you know what I'm saying? Besides brushing and knowing your angles, it's about training your hair. So when it comes to the crown, you gotta be patient. You see how I'm brushing, I'm being gentle, and just imagine how you want your crown to flow. Remember, you don't want your pattern to go inside the crown. You want your waves to flow all around your crown. You see, I'm going around my crown. I'm not going inside my crown. Eventually, yes, they're gonna go inside your crown, but you don't want them to crash inside. Like example, you don't want your waves to go all of them boom, 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 boom. Like you don't want all of them to go just all at once. Eventually, they gotta swirl around your crown. Most of them, they're gonna go inside your crown, but you want them to go nicely. You don't want all of them to go at the same time. You want them to flow around it. You see how I got it? You see how I got this one flowing, and then you got this one right here, boom. Then you see this one going here. Then you see this one going here. Then on top, you see this one going here. Then this one go here. You see this one go there. And the other one, and so on. That's how you want your waves to flow. You don't want all of them to crash in at the same time. It's like 10 people trying to go in the exit door at the same time. They all gonna crash in, they all gonna bump to each other, and it's gonna be chaos. So just I'm just giving you a reminder. So and always, spread your pattern. Don't overlap your angles. When I say don't overlap, let your hair breathe. Like if you're brushing this way, brush like this. Don't brush the same way. Don't try to grab the brush. Right? If you're brushing here, sample. Look, I'm gonna brush at the same time. I'll tell you guys. If you're brushing here, right? Boom. You're doing your thing right here, right? You don't want to grab this pattern and drag it into the other one. That's what you call overlapping. You don't want to do that. You want to go this, right? You brush it right here. After you do that, you want to stop and you want to go to the next. You see? I get space. You want to keep that personal space in between angles. You see? Because it's different angles. It's not the same angle. That's why you got 8 angles. Both sides, they the same, but you don't want to overlap them. You see, I'm there. That's my second angle, right? Look, I'm gonna go to the third. Look, boom. That's all you wanna do. You don't wanna overlap. You wanna give each angle his own personal space. Because the main key at the end is connecting them. See? That's the main key, connecting the angles. That's the gain about having waves. It's easy, but for some people, it gets a little hard. For some people, you know, they learn fast and they get it down. Less than a year, they already flowing. They already got 8 waves. Why? Because they pay attention to it. It's all about what you want to learn. It's all about how fast you want to learn. And what I'm doing right here, I'm scratching my scalp because it itch. So I always do this. This is a technique you could use if you want to scratch. You don't want to mess your waves. Use a comb. You know what I'm saying? Just you could do a scratch section at the same time you comb in your waves. Trust me, it helps. I do it all the time. I've been with my waves for like 8-10 hours straight. When I come home, you know what I'm saying? I wanna scratch the hell out of my scalp, but I can't. So this is what I do right here. And every time you take your do-rag off, do this. Besides scratching, this help you with connections. This plays a major part in the wave game. This brush and this, it's like the MVPs, man. I'm telling you, based on experience, man. You know, you do a cold section every time you come home. You'll be alright, man. I'm trying to break that fork. You know, I got a big fork right here because I had a 360 before. And I created a big fork on top. You see it's right here. But how I'm gonna destroy that fork? By brushing and doing at least twice, washing styles twice a week. So, you know, because when your hair is wet, your hair is fragile, you know what I'm saying? You can play with your hair easy, you can move it easy. So I recommend if you want to get rid of the fork, just make sure you remember how you created the fork. And remember how you gonna break the fork. That's the key. Sometimes we forget how to break the fork. Why? Because we don't go back how you created the fork. So how you created the fork is gonna give you the information how to break the fork. So you're gonna know, you're like, yo, I messed it up right here. This is how I was brushing in this side. So I gotta try this side. If you look up, if you go to my back videos, like 8 months ago, 6-7 months ago, I started good without knowing about waves. I just wanted to brush, I just wanted to see the waves, but I didn't really know about the game like that. Instead, you know, I started studying the game, watching these guys doing waves. And I was gonna shout out everybody, bro. I'm not a hater, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to grow and I'm here to collab. I'm just one of them, you know what I'm saying? Let me lower it down a little bit so I can show you guys everything clearly. The light right there. I think that should be fine. I don't know what's wrong with these lights nowadays. They kind of always hold up. Yeah, I should do it. No, yes. Put it up a little bit, right there. Okay. Do it. Let me see. Yeah, this worked better right here. Okay. So yeah, that's how you do it. Let me see. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just working on my crown a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna apply the oil. So I don't got no type of oil in my hair. I got a little bit, but not the amount that I'm supposed to have. Remember, having waves is like a diagram. You're the architect. It's like you're building your own house. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want different things. I want a jacuzzi here. I want the bathroom next door. I want this. I want that. It's the same thing with the waves. So everything you see in my head, that's me. I imagine my waves to be like that. That's my blueprint. This is how I wanted my waves. So you just gotta imagine what you want, the pattern you want, and how you want it. So that's how I want it. But you see, here's how I want it. I haven't finished yet. But as soon as I break the fork and everything, you could say that I'm close to elite. Not yet, because I got this fork right here. I got one here which is just going away. As you can see, it's breaking. Because I'm changing the way that I'm brushing. It takes time, you gotta be patient with it. I didn't want to scout. When I shift to 540, I didn't want to scout. I had a 360 with a swirl, similar to 360 Yeezy, but I didn't want to scout. I'm scalping for next, by the end of the summer. I'm scalping because I'm probably gonna go to 720s or 360 beehive. Remember, my crown is close. I got a close crown, so that's gonna be a challenge. But if I go to 720, it's gonna be less because 720 is a close crown. So always take your time brushing, man, and brush your pattern separate. Don't brush your pattern with your crown. Do two sections. Do the crown separate, and do the your 8 angles separate. If you do it like that, you're gonna have a better flowing. Your pattern's gonna look better. It's gonna flow better. You won't have no trouble by having forks. Sometimes, yeah, you could do it. Depends. If you got a beehive, you could brush from your crown out. But swirl is different. You know what I'm saying? This is an open crown. That's the debate that sometimes we have as a wavers. But it's part of the culture. So. Alright, you see I already did a brush section. You see I'm not brushing my crown, just brushing my 8 angles. Alright, so it looks fine, just gotta keep working on it. By the way, this is my 3rd week. I'm wolfing 4 weeks. So by next Friday or Saturday, I'm gonna cut it, but I'm cutting with a higher guard. I'm gonna cut it with a 2.5. Last time I cut it with a 2. So I'm gonna go with a higher guard. Why? Because I want more definitions. When you want more definitions in your waves, you gotta cut it with a higher guard. I want my crown to look better, and I want my pattern to look better. So when you see my waves from far, you know what I'm saying, like half a block away, you're gonna see my waves you're gonna stay out. You know what I'm saying? You wanna see my pattern from far, like yo, homie right there, you know what I'm saying, he got definition. If you're a waver, you're gonna understand. If you're a fan of the waves, you're gonna understand. If you don't follow the waves, or you're not really interested, you don't care, but eventually you're gonna see it. You're gonna be like, homie spinning. So this is my last thing right here. Oh, you should cop this, man. You know what I'm saying? This is good product. Home Fuel. I know a lot of wavers now, they got the, the drip in it, you know what I'm saying, the little tube, the drop thing, but I'm old school, so I've been rocking with this for like a year. I got a few of those. Maybe later on when my shit run out, I can cop some. So I'm putting like 5-6 drops right there, boom. I don't want to put too much. You don't want to OD on it, because when you put the do-rag, you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Your pillowcase might be done with it. You don't want that. Rub it in your hands, you know what I'm saying? Not too much. And I always do this. I always apply it first on the top, because I don't like blind putting my products. I use one hand for the top, the sides. Make sure everything's get it. And when it comes to the back, I grab the mirror. I make sure the front gets it. You can see I don't have anything no more. And the rest, I go to the back. Nice and gentle. Just want to make sure the oil is there. Flow your pattern. Remember, it's hair. As soon as you just put a little bit of your hands on it, the hair is gonna grab the oil. You don't have to rough your hair. Let the hair grab the oil. Okay. Clean my hands from my shirt. Okay, now apply a little mini brush section real quick. I don't want to make this video too long. So this is what you do when you do a washing style. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you apply priming. Do what you gotta do. If you want to put primings, do your primings. But I'm just giving you tips, you know what I'm saying? Try to stay away from the priming as soon as you can. Because priming is not healthy for your hair. I'm here to help you out. I'm not here to get your hair damaged, you know? You could use it when you're in the process. If you run your waves, yeah, you could use it. Go ahead, go in with it. But as soon as you pattern settle, let it go. Just focus on brushing. Trust me. I left the priming like 6 months ago. I don't use priming no more. This is all brushing. Oils and brushing, that's it. Make sure you do your crown separately. Make sure you do your pattern separately. Create 2 sections, crown and then your pattern, alright? So I hope this video likes. Your boy, Wavy6, you know the vibes. Choose this video, choose this one, the one right there. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing, support your boy. See you in the next one. You know.